The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by Vampire Penguin of Apopka, Treats and Sweets Cakery, Francesco's Ristorante and Pizzeria, Dime Medical Artistry, Trans Medcare, and Sophila Radio and Television Productions.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. I am Justin Clark. I will never forget. The year was 2002. I was in law school in Boston, hanging out at the Beantown pub to be exact. A classmate comes over, introduces himself. He said he was from Orlando. I was shocked. I thought Orlando was theme parks, chain restaurants, maybe a water park or two. Who would have thought that now, 20 years later, I would have lived here for 15 of them? Who would have thought I would raise my two little girls here in Central Florida? Who would have thought I would fall in love with it here? It's a hidden gem from the great restaurants, professional sports teams, booming art scene, the Makaila River, the beaches, and yes, even the theme parks. From Oviedo to Ormond Beach, Celebration to Citra, this is the Best of Central Florida. What a sweet show we have lined up for you today. Speaking of sweet, the beautiful Makaila Nichols joins me. Hello, Makaila.
Hi.
Best desserts in Central Florida. We've been doing the show a year, never have done a dessert episode. Maybe this is the most fired up I've ever been.
Me too. I'm like starving.
And the three places that were chosen this week are absolutely fantastic dessert places. I can't wait to eat.
Me too.
We're going to put on a little bit weight after this, I'm sure. But hey,
whatever,
who cares,
worth it.
right?
Worth it.
Here's what we're going to do. Quick break. When we return, the top dessert places in all of Central Florida.
The following Best of Central Florida Makaila's Choice is sponsored in part by Vampire Penguin of Apopka and Sophila Radio and Television Productions.
Anyone who knows me knows that I love desserts. I mean, this one, don't I?
It's unbelievable.
Right?
I've never seen anyone eat as much dessert
If
as
you're
you.
a Nichols, you have to eat dessert, like no matter how full you get. So this was an easy choice for me. Makaila's choice for best dessert is Vampire Penguin, and I'm joined by brother and sister duo, Macy and Tyler. Happy to have you all here.
Thanks for having us.
So I gotta know, what is Vampire Penguin? I mean, that's quite the name.
Okay, so our vampire was in the South Pole, got bit by a bat. Didn't feel like he belonged, so he went up to the North Pole where there's no penguins, and found his friends, the polar bear. He found Walter the walrus, and we actually have our desserts named after some of his friends. So.
Really? I absolutely love that. And there's a book and this cute little penguin.
Yes.
Phenomenal. And this is what he eats?
No, these are our peach cobbler is actually our special that our location has made, because our family is from Georgia, so why not throw that in there?
Yeah, you have to have
And
peach.
this is our strawberry cheesecake.
Phenomenal. So, and this is snow?
It has the texture of snow, yes.
Okay, but is it like it's a secret?
Of course. I like to say it's a mix between cotton candy, like the consistency of cotton candy and the creaminess of ice cream, and you put them together, and you have something like this.
And it's like the perfect summer treat because, I mean, let's be honest, it's hot and you need something to cool you down. And
It's very light, very refreshing.
And what I like about it is it's kind of like health oriented too, you know, kind of keep on the calories a little bit.
Yeah, I knew it was health conscious, and I didn't realize how healthy as healthy as dessert can be.
Yes.
Until I was mixing it the other day, and I looked at the ingredients, and it said 100 calories.
Wow.
Wow.
Was one syrup, 100 calories for another syrup, and then the base was like 200 calories. And that made 5 gallons.
Wow.
So in 5 gallons of mix, which makes 300 desserts, there's a total of 500 calories in the snow. So it kind of gives you an idea of.
Yeah, so I can have like all the snow and all the toppings.
Yeah, that's what I tell them every time. I'm saying, oh, I can do another. I'm like, do it. You'll feel better about yourself.
I love it. That's awesome. And there's also like gluten-free options too.
Yes, majority of it is gluten-free, and then the toppings may have gluten, like the wheat and the graham crackers.
And you guys are kind of new to the area, which is so exciting.
Yeah.
Tell us about, your location.
Yeah, we're located on Park Ave in Apopka, across the street from Dream Lake Elementary and Apopka Middle. We moved there early May. Our build out took about 2 months, and then we had a grand opening this past weekend on May 28th.
Phenomenal. Well, Justin's been eyeballing this whole time.
I've been eyeballing it the whole time. If I had a spoon, things would get ugly right now, but I don't have a spoon here on the set. But as soon as we're done here, I will be. I'm going to try both. By the way, it's health conscious, right?
It is, and I love the whole story theme behind it. I mean, family oriented. You got the penguin and his friends, and I don't know, I think it's a really cute story. But tell me a little bit more about the potions, because I know that's a big thing with y'all.
Yeah, so we have every dessert, so like strawberry cheesecake, we have the ability to make it in drink form.
Ooh.
And that goes for every menu item. I believe there's 15 menu items right now. And then we also have the ability to say you want the strawberry, you don't want strawberry cheesecake as a drink. You can do strawberry and you can do mango boba, or you could add in anything that we have and make it in drink form.
Oh my goodness, so I can come in, eat, and then if I'm hey, I kind of need more, then I can take it to go in my drink form.
Yeah, I think the drink option is probably a better to-go option.
Yeah.
Because you're just gonna drink it by the time you get home, and you can't really eat and drive at the same time. So
aside from these two, what's your personal favorite on the menu? I know it's a tough question.
go ahead.
Mine would have to be coffee toffee. So it's our coffee snow, toffee bits on top, whipped cream and caramel sauce.
Right on, Tyler.
Mine's the Orange Dreamscapade. It's orange snow, it has ice cream in the middle, and then more orange snow and whipped cream. It tastes just like an orange creamsicle.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, all those sound really amazing, and I can't wait to eat this. I mean, it's literally snow-based, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, the lights, I need to eat this quickly. But I'm so excited for y'all to be in the area, really making a difference in Central Florida. Tyler, Macy, again, great job. Vampire Penguin, everyone, do yourself a favor, check it out. And it's hot here in Florida, so why not get some snow? We'll be right back with People's Choice.
The following Best of Central Florida Justin's Choice is sponsored in part by Treats and Sweets Cakery, Dime Medical Artistry, and Sophila Radio and Television Productions.
Welcome back. You have spoken. The people have spoken. A People's Choice for Best Desserts goes to our great friends over at Treats and Sweets Cakery. Justine is here.
Yes, thank you.
Great name, by the way, Justine.
Thank you.
Yeah, take off an E. I mean, we're talking here.
See, he always makes it about himself in some way.
I'm obsessed already. I mean, this is unbelievable. We're starving. We can't wait to try it. You do weddings. You do parties. Tell me about Treats and Sweets.
Yeah, so I started Treats and Sweets Cakery back in 2013.
Oh, wow.
And my goal was to provide awesome cakes for the community as well as delicious. So.
Well, I think there's no doubt you have accomplished that mission for sure.
Thank you.
How did you get into pastry?
So I was actually going to school to be a marine biologist.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, a little change of events
shift.
there.
Right.
Yeah, but I've been an artist my whole life, kind of growing up, sculpting things out of Play-Doh and drawing, and so I changed to culinary arts and just went that direction. Yeah.
Would you say you're a happy person now, doing exactly what you love?
I have the best job ever.
Yeah.
Yep, I love what I do what I love, and I get to create different things every week. And it's just amazing.
I thought it was fascinating. The first thing you told me is that all the cupcakes here are seasonal. They're summer oriented. You change everything seasonally.
Yeah, we have summer, spring, winter, fall menus, and we also change for holidays. So for holidays, we do special decorations. I brought some of my most popular summer flavors today. We have the banana split cupcake, the campfire s'mores cupcake. This one is the root beer float, and I'd say the most popular, strawberry shortcake.
Which one have you been eyeballing, Makaila?
Really?
No, seriously, I'm just asking.
The
which
banana split.
This is the
Yes.
one you've been eyeballing?
Yeah.
She had a banana
Banana
split last night, too.
So no,
You have to try it.
y'all can keep talking.
I need you to
and
try
I'm
this
gonna eat
on
some.
the
Yeah,
air.
let me
have
tell you a
to
little bit
try
about
it.
that
Yes,
cupcake.
please.
So it's a banana cake with a fresh strawberry filling, a marshmallow buttercream with chocolate ganache.
Wow, that just made me a little, a little hot.
Yes, yes.
So if I'm watching at home, who is the right customer, the right client to call? Is that someone that's getting married, having a party, all of the above?
All of the above.
Okay.
So we have a storefront where you can walk in and purchase cupcakes Tuesday through Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have BOGO specials every Wednesday, buy one get one free cupcakes, and then we have our custom design business. So if you're looking for something super unique, super amazing, a nice wow factor for your party, then come to us and we'll make a beautiful design for you.
Where are you located exactly?
In South Daytona.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
Not
South
to-
Daytona, Florida.
Okay.
Oh, not to interrupt or
Review
anything,
time.
because my goodness, it's all in my teeth, and that's perfectly okay. This is amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you.
I'm just gonna continue eating this now. So 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Let's say I am getting cake custom designed or cupcakes custom designed. How far in advance do I need to call you? How much warning do you need to have?
Well, recently we are requesting at least a week's notice because business has really picked up now that the pandemic is kind of dwindling down and people are having their events again, and so we definitely need about a week's notice. But you can always walk in daily and purchase. These amazing cupcakes are ready for you.
How tough was it getting through the pandemic when weddings were canceled and events were canceled? How did you guys survive?
Well, it turns out quarantine people love cupcakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who would have
Perfect.
thought? So we actually didn't slow down too much with the cupcake business, but the large events were definitely postponed for a little while.
Right.
But yeah, everybody still celebrated birthdays, even if it was just small gathering, 2 to 4 people. We did a lot of 6-inch cakes and things like that.
I find it truly awesome that not only do you do catering, so to speak, you have a storefront as well. I think that really separates you from some of the other places that do only catering.
Yeah, absolutely. And in August, we're celebrating 9 years
I
in
know.
business. So we're super excited about that, and we're just going to keep creating for the community.
Unbelievable,
Yes.
Justine. Your creations are magical, to
My
say the
mouth is
least.
very happy.
She is obviously in heaven right now.
No, I am.
Thank you so much for joining us today. That
absolutely.
was so
Thank
awesome.
you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
You did great. Treats and sweets. Do yourself a favor if you're having an event or you find yourself over on the East Coast. Walk in, see what all you can buy there. It's, if you could smell what I smell and what I'm about to eat,
I'm enjoying it
you
for
know
sure.
exactly what it is. Excellent job. They are fantastic. Quick break. When we return, Justin's Choice is up next.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by Dime Medical Artistry.
Here in Central Florida, it is summer all the time, and I am joined by a great friend of mine, Dr. Daniel Felling. He's the founder and owner of Dime Medical Artistry. Doctor, your background is so impressive. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I'm a critical care trained trauma surgeon. I've been in practice for about 3 years. From the cold north and migrated down this way for obvious reasons. But then throughout my surgical training, I developed an interest in aesthetics as well. And so I have had a goal for many years now to do what I'm doing with the spa and opening and offer a variety of procedures. And it's been a great time. We've been open for about a year. Yeah.
And you do pretty much everything under the sun over at Dime.
We do, yeah. We do a variety of things. So our goal is to be your one-stop med spa. So we do a combination of the toxins with Botox and Xeomin. We do dermal fillers. We do threads, smooth threads, and lifting threads. And then a variety of esthetician services with my esthetician we have. We do painless laser hair removal, radiofrequency microneedling. We do body contouring. We do. We're excited to offer our M-Sculpt Neo, which is a way to sort of hit the gym without hitting the gym. You've probably seen some of those clips of stimulating the muscles. It's like doing like 30,000 crunches in 30 minutes without having to go to the gym. And then you also get some tightening of the overlying tissue as well. And then we have also started a couple more kind of technical procedures that are in line with my training. So the more surgical type things with the laser liposuction and then also a neck lift procedure.
Well, doctor, thank you so much for being on. And do yourself a favor, since it is summer here all the time, go visit my dear friends at Dime Medical Artistry.
The following Best of Central Florida Justin's Choice is sponsored in part by Francesco's Ristorante and Pizzeria, Trans Medcare, and Sophila Radio and Television Productions.
And finally, it's time for my favorite portion of the program. Sometimes her least favorite, because she doesn't like to have me, steal the limelight. Justin's Choice for best dessert in all of Central Florida goes to our very good friend. He is Chef Francesco with Francesco's. Second time on the show, by the way. A year ago, almost exactly a year ago, you won for best pizza as well. Chef, welcome back, sir. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
So proud, and one of my favorite restaurants in town. Not even close. You guys do such a great job. Love coming to Francesco's, but I was so happy to see 10 years in business now. I mean, what percentage of restaurants really last 10 years? Not a lot, right?
Unfortunately, not a lot. It's very proud that we celebrate those 10 years. It's thanks to all my customers and all my employees. So
well, it's thanks to you. You're in the kitchen virtually every day, cooking. you know everyone in town. I think that without Chef Francesco's really is. Let's be honest. Everyone loves you. Even when I walk in, I'm like, "Hey, it's Chef around," and everyone thinks they can come talk to Chef. I know, but you do a fantastic job. The food is great, but the story behind your desserts, I love the story. It's really about family.
yes, it is 100% behind the recipe. 100% family recipe. My father and my mom, the one at the start, together with me 10 years ago, actually. Unfortunately, they're not here, but I took over with a 100% recipe that they left it to me. So, and I guess today you prove me that everybody likes it.
They do. They love it. I love it as well. But it's just different. Like I can smell and feel the love of your parents in your desserts. You just can't.
Well, I mean, everything is like it's based in my restaurant. Everything is nice and fresh, and some idea from I'll actually come up from my parents as well, like the strawberry tiramisu. We call them a Italian wedding cake, but it's just the name that we choose to name it, and it's basically it's made with where I'm from Sicily, where we are very famous for the cannolis. So what do we decide to do? Get the cream from the cannolis and then make a cake out of it.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
So let's talk about what we have here. Let's start at the end there. The cannoli. I was telling you before the show, the cannolis give me like tingles. I don't know. They make me very, very happy. They do. She's right. What's in your cannoli?
It's ricotta, chocolate chips. A little vanilla and some sugar.
Unbelievable. The cannolis are absolute top notch. I don't know that there's a better cannoli out there than at Francesco's. And then I can't. I know. I want to eat it. You're right. What's in the middle?
That's a strawberry tiramisu, which is kind of based on the regular traditional tiramisu. So we use a mascarpone cheese. That's we're changing a little bit where we put some limoncello.
Love that.
a lot of people do, and of course we don't give it to the kids. Okay.
All right.
And everything is based also on fresh strawberry. So we blended the fresh strawberry with the limoncello into it, and we do a couple layers out of it.
Beautiful. And finally, you started talking about it a little bit.
It's like I said, the Italian wedding cake. The name is just my parents actually come up with the name, so I approve it.
Yeah.
And like I said, we kind of moved the traditional cannoli cream to a sponge cake. So with of course whipped cream. The whipped cream it can be they have decided just to do regular whipped cream, but usually the whipped cream we can do with even with strawberry, with chocolate. It depends what people request.
What's the perfect drink to have with dessert after a nice dinner at Francesco's?
Well, I mean, that's really up based to you. I mean, the really where it should go is a nice prosecco.
Prosecco, yeah.
But some people like the wine, and some people, goes, cappuccino. I mean, me, if I gotta suggest to my customer, it's a nice glass of prosecco.
Beautiful. The desserts at Francesco's absolutely out of this world. 10 years now he's been doing it. I think this is the first person to ever be on. We've been doing the show a year. First person to ever win this award twice.
Yeah.
Best pizza, now best dessert. Chef Francesco, I love you. Keep up the good work, man. I'm so proud of you. 10 years, and
thank you.
The next 10 years is going to be even better. I assure you that. We'll see you very soon.
Yes, sir.
And as soon as you walked in, so many people here on our production team said, "Oh, I come see you all the time, Chef. We see you all the time." Literally, he knows everybody. The food, fantastic. The dessert, out of this world. Thank you as always,
Thank
Chef.
you for having me. Thank you.
Makaila,
Justin.
are you full or are you ready to eat? What do you think
I'm
here?
so ready to eat all the dessert, honestly. It just is
You're a dessert person,
I
aren't you?
am,
Would you
yes.
consider yourself a dessert person or no?
100%. I could just eat dessert all day.
I know, same here. Yeah, your father it's weird because your dad likes dessert, mom not as much. I thought it was normally the other way around.
No, the Nichols family really loves their desserts.
I love desserts as well, and 3 great dessert places today. I hope you enjoyed them. I'm sorry you can't sit here and eat with us, but you can.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by Trans Medcare.
So happy to be joined by Andrew Brainerd. He is with Trans Medcare. Thank you what you guys are doing for the senior citizens of Central Florida. It's really a great, comfortable trip, anywhere more than 300 miles, whenever they need to be transported or moved somewhere. Instead of having to lug the oxygen tank on an airplane or something, you are giving them an unbelievably comfortable ride wherever they need to go.
Exactly. Instead of renting a RV or throwing them in a minivan and driving them from Florida to New York, we're putting them in a very comfortable bed. They have a 6-inch memory foam mattress that we custom made for our stretchers because it's easier to move patients on the stretcher. We also have the ability for up to 2 family members to ride with. It doesn't happen very often, but some people feel comfortable bringing their pets, and we definitely encourage that.
And some of the best staff in the business as well, and you're always looking for new employees.
Always looking for new contractors to fill either the driving position or the CNA RN positions. They can always find additional information on our website, which is trans-medcare.com. They can submit their resumes to careers@trans-medcare.com or just call the office, which is 888-984-3722.
And a lot of these are longer trips, maybe back to Boston, back to Chicago, back to New York. Tell me about the experience. I know you have the really comfortable beds for our patients, but what's the rest of the experience like?
When you're on board, you're going to have access to Wi-Fi. You can sign into your own entertainment. So if you have a Netflix account, we already provide it on board, but if you have your own, you can sign in and just continue watching Golden Girls if that's what you're into. Just continue life as if you were in your bed at your home. Because what we want to provide is the most comfortable bedside-to-bedside service that exists.
And a lot of the calls you're going to get are probably from children or grandchildren, and you're giving them the comfortability of knowing that mom or dad or grandma or grandpa are going to be well taken care of. Andrew, keep up the good work, man.
Appreciate it.
I love what you guys are doing over there. Trans Medcare. If you have a family member who needs to be transported anywhere more than 300 miles, this is your guy.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by Vampire Penguin of Apopka, Treats and Sweets Cakery, Francesco's Ristorante and Pizzeria, Dime Medical Artistry, Trans Medcare, and Sophila Radio and Television Productions.